So I already have the BMW out of the garage, but my kind of plan for today is just to take it out I need some new photos of it. So I'm gonna go out with my camera gear and try to find a couple new locations and just do a little bit of photo shoot with the car. I do have a clip, so I'm gonna try to do kind of like a first person point of view going through and taking these photos. So we'll see how that turns out, and time to go find some new spots. So I'm at the first location. I found kind of this, I don't know what this plant is behind me, but we have a nice view kind of the river and this little access road here. So I'm gonna try to get a few photos with the car sitting there. I wanted to start at this spot because I have the 70-200 on the camera, so I'm gonna have to back up a good distance. And if I were shooting just from like that mount at the car, I probably would have needed my 18-35. Oop, left my cap on the car. So the road's a little tilted, not always my favorite on not flat ground, but we'll make it work. Got my cap, got the camera. Like I said, it's the 70-200. Again, I don't like the tilt of the road, so we're probably gonna end up moving out of this spot fairly quick. Had a lot of the red triangles, diamonds, the red diamonds in the background. So we'll just come to the side where we know they're not going to be in it. Fix the polarizer. Again, fairly bland spot, but and I must have put a lot of dirt on that fender because it always looks dented now. But it's not. Grease, oil, dirt, whatever. The only other thing would be if I go past the car and then we'll come back and shoot it. If it looks okay, we can flip the car around and do that, but the sky does look nice from this angle. We'll go ahead, set the polarizer to the side windows. Snag one right there. Reset it to the back. Snag another. Can put those together in post. The sky does look nice from this angle. Don't typically shoot portrait, but we'll get one in here. See, I think for portrait it's nice to shoot up a little, so I'm zooming out to get it all in the portrait, right about 70. Set the polarizer, come down here. See, I just always feel like there's too much empty space. Get one there. Reset it to the back, get another one. Already switched to 18-35 Sigma. Just gonna go ahead and try to get a couple kind of cinematic B-roll shots of the car to try to make like a reel or something like that with it. Since I think the windshield's the focal point of this shot, we'll fix the polarizer, and we can actually darken this one just a little bit, try to get some sky back in it. Definitely some nice evening light coming in. You can see on the hill to the far side. I'm gonna try to hurry off to find one more spot, and then we'll call that a good little two spot photo shoot for today. Hopefully that angle looks okay, being on my hat like that. We'll see. So I'm at the second location here. It's just kind of like an access road, so I have the car parked dead center here. What I want to do here is just take a photo at all the different focal lengths I can do to show kind of the compression of the car as we back up and then increase the focal length. Pretty nice spot, I think. Probably won't see any of those hills on the other side of the river, but we do have this nice line of bushes here that I think adds a nice color, and even I guess the sage over there. Crane, we won't use that at all, but we'll go ahead and take these photos and see how it looks at different focal lengths. So I'm just gonna finish up and take a few more. I did all the focal lengths up to from 18-200 with the two lenses, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a couple more shots because I like this spot, and the light's kind of nice and soft now that the sun's starting to go down over there. We'll take advantage of the time that we have left. But you can see, I mean, I'm at 200. don't know how, I guess it won't show up. We'll brighten it up real fast. You can see the car. I'm at 200, no digital zoom, and shows the distance from the car that I need to be at. We'll go ahead and take a few. I don't have my hat with me, so we'll hold on to the GoPro as best as I can for these. One of my favorite ways to shoot is to put the camera as low as possible. And then it just gets a nice kind of texture of the road. And then luckily the 70-200 comes with that big arm, I guess for tripod mounting, but it works as a stand as well. And you can see my battery starting to die on both the GoPro and the camera. So that's kind of like a quintessential shot that I would always take. I'll definitely try to overlay some of these as we do the playback. This last clip will just be for fun to show you what I do for getting kind of self-portraits with the car. I have it set to a 10-second timer. So the GoPro makes the car look really far away. It's not too far. Let's go ahead and get that set. Think about what I want to do. Probably did about 5 of those, so with that, it's going to be the end of the video.